sleep. I was hoping for these moments and the sunburst was coming. All right, I believe this is our last login of the year. To get to it. Good afternoon. Are you Tristan Farrington?
Yes, I am, Your Honor. Good afternoon.
All right, just waiting for the public defender to join us.
Okay.
Too late. I don't have.
How are the holidays treating you?
Good. Today feels like a holiday. Be on the bench for 8 hours straight. Well, the holiday starts again tomorrow, so I only worked 2 days this week, so I can't complain a lot.
Yeah. It's a long day.
Your lawyer is Melissa Halleck, and
Yes,
she's not going to be here. The public defender will be here any minute to assist us. All right, this is file number 221623, People versus Tristan Philip Farrington. Mr. Farrington was charged in May of 2022 with possession of methamphetamine. He was set for a pre-exam conference, and Melissa Halleck was appointed as his attorney. The warrant issued sometime after that, and he got picked up in August of 2022. Public defender, Ms. Matea Paycheck, has joined us here. And he got arrested in August of 2022. By that time, he got out of jail and got arrested and went to jail in Indiana. He posted his bond and got taken to Indiana. Then the matter was adjourned because Ms. Halleck had some talk to him. We set a pre-exam conference for September 20th. The defendant failed to appear because he was in jail in, I believe, Noble County, Indiana.
I was still in Range County, Your Honor.
All right. Anyway, this case has a long history. Defendant had written to me here and there, and his girlfriend called earlier. So we need to get this case back on track. But
yes,
let me ask you some questions. How did you come to be in the St. Joe County Jail today?
I got transferred up here from Noble County. I served out my remainder of my time down there, and I got here today.
So you're done there?
Yes, I am.
How long were you in Noble County?
I was in Noble County for 9 months, and previous to that, I was in LaGrange County for 6 months. Last year was not a good year for me. I made some bad decisions.
Yes. When did you last cut your hair?
It's been about 3.5 years now.
Mine will be 4 years in February.
It's a chore.
And then that's going to all fall out. All right. Now, what's your home address? Still Sturgis?
Yeah, 300.
Who lives there?
Sarah McClish.
Well, I'm going to set this for a pre-exam conference for January 9th. . at 8:30. January 9th is a Tuesday. Preliminary examination if needed for January 12th, 2024 at 1. You got arrested, you bonded out, you went to jail, and then I don't think we ever saw you again. But I'm gonna leave the bond where it's set.
Your Honor,
Yes.
could I have a moment to say something about bond?
Yes.
When I bonded out last year, I came to court and seen you in the courthouse, and that's when I was appointed Melissa Halleck.
Yes.
I have every intention to come to court every time. I know that last year I did make some bad decisions that prevented me from being in court, but I tried to take the necessary steps to make sure I was in court, even though I was locked up. And there was just no real way of me getting to court from another county.
I understand. You weren't supposed to go into Indiana. I don't know how you happened to get arrested in Indiana between the time
That's where I'm originally from. That's where my family lives.
You have the $100 for the bond? Okay.
Well, Mr. Farrington, I believe you're near at the end of this road. I
Yes, sir.
can't speak for the prosecutor, but you just did 15 months in jail. You're clean, your head's on straight. You actually look pretty good. But this methamphetamine charge, you forfeited a bond with a bonding company because you were in jail in the other case. I don't know if we took that money or not. That was an earlier $15,000 bond. So I want to get this resolved. Miss Halleck can make a bond motion if she wishes to. One option was to leave this until next Tuesday, till somebody even talked to you. And I said I would do it because the magistrates are not available. But so I want to get the case started again. I don't want to wait till January 2nd before you even get to see anybody. But I'm reluctant to go right down this rabbit hole again until I know more about what's going on. So Melissa Halleck is still your lawyer.
And what would my bond be set at right now then?
$15,000 cash or surety. You can post that with a bonding company.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, good luck, sir. Either way, I will see you January 9th at 8:30.
Yes, you will.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
All right, you too. You look good. I don't know if anybody looks too great after doing 15 months in jail, but
Thank you.
you look healthier.
Yeah, I've been trying to watch my weight and work out a little bit.
All right, well, you're good to go. I'll see you on the 9th, either way.
All right, thank you.
We're ready for Caitlin Thomas. Matea, thanks for sticking around to the end of the last workday of the year.
Not a problem.
Bet if I went around looking indoors, probably a lot of them are empty. Now, this is just a straight up arraignment, as I understand it. They brought this to me while I was in the middle of landlord tenant. It is a meth case from October for small amounts.
I'll see you next year.
If you can open the property, all right. Oh, you can wait till I come back. You're gonna be washed out. Okay. I'll make the things.
Not me, I didn't know.
Over. Okay. Got it. Me too. Get it down there. Thanks, Jennifer.
lot happening at the jail. It's getting close to supper time.
Yeah.
Right here, right here, right here. Grab a chair.
You have a good day, Judge.
Thank you, you too. Maybe that kid is about to finish his journey and get out of jail. Mr. Marvin may feel that 15 months was long enough. Well, maybe they forgot I needed one more.
It is the last day of the year. For us.
Hi, I was still waiting for Caitlin Thomas. I don't know if she got lost in the shuffle. All right, thanks. Bye. Taya says, hurry up and get her in here right now, or she's gonna go over your head. Okay, I gave him the message.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Told me he had things to do and places to be. Maybe she's not doing too good. She just apparently got picked up this afternoon. And rather than wait till tomorrow or the weekend or Monday, they asked me if I would arraign her now, which I was happy to do.
Both of us are still here. Might as well take care of it.
Yes. We'll use them all the time we've got. Yeah, she got arrested today.
What's up? Here's your ID.
I'd mute the room, but no one else would be able to unmute it.
And that would be unhelpful for all of us.
Listen to the static at the sheriff's department.
Go back to the living.
Here's some ruckus. I hope that's not us.
Hey. Two green yes. Hey, look.
Hey, I'll try, let's put it over here.
Not going in?
No.
Good afternoon. Caitlin Marie Thomas.
Yes.
I'm Judge Middleton. I'm here at the courthouse. Also here on the screen is Matea Paycheck from the Public Defender's Office. You got arrested today on a methamphetamine charge from earlier this fall. The allegation is that on or about October 3rd, you did possess methamphetamine in Montville Township. That's punishable by up to 10 years imprisonment and a fine of up to $15,000. Apparently you got arrested this afternoon and they asked me if I would see you because the magistrates are otherwise not available. Otherwise, you'd have to wait till next Tuesday. So let me ask you a couple of questions. How did you get arrested today?
I was driving home, coming out of Constantine, and my car doesn't have insurance on it yet. I wasn't able to get it legal yet, so I got pulled over. And that's pretty much
And they
that.
found this open warrant?
Yeah, well, I told them I told them I had a warrant because I already knew I had a warrant. I was gonna turn myself in, because it looks better on myself if I did. But it's kind of a hard thing to do. I didn't do that yet.
Did you get a new ticket regarding the insurance?
He put everything in my wallet. He said something about a receipt he put in my wallet, but he didn't say nothing about a ticket.
All right, we'll find out. Where were you going?
Today,
Yeah.
I was going home.
Do you still live at US 12 White Pigeon?
Yeah, it's still my house.
Who else lives there?
Just my dad and my grandpa. My brother goes there occasionally, but
Where were you coming from?
You're gonna shake them
I was just coming from a friend's house.
All right, are you employed?
No, I've been putting in apps though. I just tried getting a job at Ego Auto Parts to be a driver. Cause I have my license and everything.
When did you last work?
I was just working at Advanced Auto Parts not that long ago, like a couple weeks ago
Which one?
in Three Rivers.
What happened to that job?
You fucking down, Rachel?
Well, I just didn't really like it. I mean,
You ripped the shirt too?
I've worked there for a minute, but I just didn't like it, so I ended up quitting. But I've been trying to find a different job.
Are you on probation or parole?
No, I've never been to jail, and I've never been in trouble before. And when I got pulled over for when they did find that, I was for sure like I didn't have anything on me. Like I know it wasn't my stuff. It wasn't even in my bag.
All right, well, don't tell me about that. But I'm getting a methamphetamine vibe right now. And I can't tell. If I had the availability of a test, I'd test you right now. But you got pulled over for a small amount, which they sent to the crime lab and came back as methamphetamine. My guess is if I give you a methamphetamine test right now, you test positive, but I've been wrong before. So you got no criminal record, no job. You live with your father. You don't have any charges pending. It would have been better if you turned yourself in and
Yeah.
not got a new charge. Why didn't you? You were just afraid to?
Well, I mean, I've never been to jail before, so I was planning on it because I know I'd look better on myself. But I didn't.
Well, you didn't.
Wish I would have.
What other kinds of jobs have you had?
Well, I worked at Hallmark for a year, trailer factories with my dad, but that was quite a while ago. I worked at a bakery in Shipshawana, the Blue Gate Bakery. I worked there for like 6 months or so. And then I had a job up in Kalamazoo doing auto detailing, but I couldn't afford getting to work and back because I had a truck and gas was too much to get there and back, so I had to quit that job.
Do you have any children?
No,
Are you 20 or 21?
I'm 20.
haven't been a judge longer than you've been alive. And so St. Joe County is your home county?
Yeah.
You went to White Pigeon schools?
I actually went to school in Indiana because my grandparents had guardianship over me for most of my life. And I went to Westview at Topeka.
All right. Well, this is a felony offense. But I'm not really inclined to leave you in jail till January 9th on a plastic straw containing white residue. This is more of a paraphernalia case than it is a drug possession case. I'm going to set the bond at $500 PR. You are not to use any drugs or alcohol. You're not old enough to drink. I suspect that if you tested today, you test positive for methamphetamine. When I see you on January 9th, I'm going to test you for methamphetamine, so keep that in mind. No weapons, no assaultive behavior. You may not leave the state of Michigan. And your pre-exam conference is set for January 9th at 8:30. And if there is a prelim, it will be January 16th at 1 o'clock. I'm going to appoint attorney Luke Knopfsinger. I know it's charged as a 10-year felony, but the affidavit supports a straw with some residue in it, which is not a serious criminal offense. You have no criminal record. You have no job. I suspect that you're struggling with methamphetamine addiction, but that's only a speculation. So I'm going to let you out on a PR bond. You must reside with your father at 12016 US 12. Is that agreeable?
Yes.
All right, you're good to go. January 9th at 8:30. They're going to give you some paperwork with your lawyer's name on it. His name is Luke Knopfsinger. His office is in Three Rivers. I want you to call him and to make an appointment with him to discuss this with him. You're 20 years old. You're bobbing like a cork in the ocean with no real purpose, and a possible drug addiction. Let's see what we can do before you go over the waterfall. I'll see you on January 9th at 8:30.
Thank you.
Because there's no waterfall in the ocean, so maybe she's bobbing in a river or stream.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Matea.
Not a problem.
I hope she doesn't get in trouble between then and now. All right, that's all we got. I have 32 minutes left of my work year. See what I can figure out. All right, thank you. I'll see you
problem.
next year.
Bye.
And I'll see everyone else next year.